UMLA Mawlai bright star wel mal panjang ula Ujor hapo kayong Dorbar Ïing mentakasngi halo ka jingkiu tasam ka bai Thang ding jong ka MECL hadu saus pa% Tang hade hapdeng sibenai hawa simta hajingita ha jingkan ulat hapo ka Dorbar Ïing mentakasngi ba bright star wel ong ba wei urang ba awan Ujor se halo ka jingkiu kansan ka bai Thang ding siapdeng sakendeu wala ka jing meding kam julong tikna ha ka babun balip klak si klang Long ba hak benai suau snem aja pusan wai Thang ding ha Ïing yung urang ba kapoi kuma si hajar hadu khat ar spa si benai handai kensan marayami ukla lengkot aja punreu kakeu si kesan hajar tengka tam bat hau benai Rymphang kakeu si adu pra hajar tengka tam si benai bat kani ka pensyayong u bat kata jubor gi pai ba nol ba jing penme ding balip silip bon sen man kapor ha ka ju kapor pentip ba don ke jing jogi pai gi pulit ru babat sloy niki am branch halo ke jing penslem ka soka ban penkeu kedan yaki badai hok kum ki sub inspector kat ba ka soka ka kop ban tungkam hadu lai hajar ngut ki pulit ulang bagi dondu ki jing lai kam babun hak kedan SI hendai ka soka kam simla pendep UMLA Mawlai persngeu ya jing don kam ban don gi kali pelip ding gi barit ki bala bandrung syak sinong namar bahas nong ba silong ki srok syak sinong ki kim kenang ban ai ki yarap ke begerki hapadon ke jing ding.
He had announced that the recruitment for almost 3,000 vacancies is nearly completion. But then there are certain issues where some of the police personnel, especially those belonging to the armed branch, which have come and met me personally and informed me about their grievances, which have really affected the morale of these armed branch police personnel, where as per the information that I received from them while discussing with them is there has been a long delay as far as the promotion of armed branch police personnel is concerned. Yes, as far as the unarmed branch is concerned, for those who have joined as police constable way back in 1998, 2000, 2001, many of them have rose to the rank of sub-inspector. But sad to say that though as per the information that they give me, that there has been vacancies as far as the SI in the armed branch is concerned, but till date, many have not been filled up. So I would like the minister and the government of the day to look into this matter. Another point that I would like to raise, which is I feel it is very important, especially in a city like Shillong, where the road is very small and fire incidents do keep occurring every now and then. Because till date, I've seen and witnessed that there are very few mini fire tender, which I feel that mini fire tender is a must in every sub-fire station, especially in the city, where there are many instances where fire incidents occurred and these big fire tender went, but they could not reach the spot because of the small roads that is there in the city. And I would also like to highlight, because in the last session I've raised this issue, where I felt that as far as my constituency is concerned, Mawlai, it is one of the biggest constituency, especially in and around the Shillong agglomerate. And I feel that a new sub-fire station should have come up in the Maukanro area site, which will cater to any unfortunate incident around that area in Mawlai, Mauro, Mautawar, down, and also it can cover this area near Mawlai. So those are the concerns that I would like to raise as far as the Home Police Department is concerned. And coming to Power Department, it is good to hear from the Governor's address that the government is committed to provide reliable power supply across the state. But sad to say that though the government said that in the last 2 years there has been no scheduled load shedding in the state, but then till today there has been frequent interrupted power supply in my constituency, which I do believe even in other parts of the state as well. And I will request that this is something that is not new. In fact, it is there for quite a long time, and it has really affected especially students and those who depend on regular power supply for their work and many other issues. And recently, I would like to raise this very important issue, where recently, personally, I've experienced, and many from my constituency had come to apprise me of this problem as far as the unnatural sharp rise or increase of power tariff. Let me just share, just this morning only, one person had come and met me, where he had shared the tariff in the last 5-6 months. In the month of September last year, the power tariff is 1265. In the month of October, it was 1028 rupees. And in the month of November, it was 1115. And in the month of December 2025, it was 1118. Suddenly, in the month of January, there was a sharp increase for almost 400%, where it was 5,894. And again, in the month of February, the total bill amount is 8,552. In fact, this is just one instance, and there are many who had come to me and complained. And therefore, I don't know what is the reason behind for the sharp increase of the power tariff. It is, according to me, it is quite abnormal as far as the increase in the power tariff is concerned. And I would also like to highlight, which in fact this is not the first time for me to raise this very important issue on the floor of the House, where only within my constituency there are many rusted electric pole, which from time to time the people from my constituency had complained to me, where they had complained to the power department to fix this problem, where in any given time, any unfortunate incident might happen because of these rusted pole. In fact, one of my friend from Mawlai, he had sent a photo of this rusted pole, and it was quite amusing. Where in this electric pole, I don't know, the power department through the MECL, they have used a wooden plank to fix the problem. I don't know how far it will be stable, but then it is a cause of concern as far as the safety and security of the people is concerned. And another point.
Please wind up.
Yes, sir. Just a few points that I would like to raise.
The members also, you have to get.
Just a few points, sir. And I would also like to highlight, because even in my constituency, there are still many unelectrified households. And we are all aware that the revamp and distribution sector scheme, which is being implemented currently, and I would like to the power department to look into this matter to solve the problem of unelectrified household that is still there in my constituency. Another point that I would like to highlight as far as the PHE department is concerned is, as per the government's address, where he mentioned that the long-awaited Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme has been completed. But then we are yet to see the light of day as far as the Greater Shillong Water Supply Scheme is concerned. And just a few days, I was walking in my constituency and in one of the locality in Mawlai. I was so surprised because there was a time, it was almost 1 year back, along with the officials from the PHE, I went on the spot with them to show them the leakages of water that is there in my constituency. But then recently, again, this problem has resurfaced, where the leakages of money, or I mean the leakages of water, it is so much that it is a complete waste of water. Therefore, I would like to the Honorable Minister concerned to kindly look into this matter. Though there are many other issues that I would like to raise, but because of paucity of time, I will resume my seat. Thank you.